Well, Decision 2016 coverage now. It is the final weekend before the campaign.
Yeah, the presidential election now 4 days away. The candidates are urging their supporters to get out and vote.
Vice President Joe Biden was in Madison today for Hillary Clinton, urging millennials to go to the polls.
This election is totally within your control. You now have a higher percentage of eligible voters to vote in this election than we baby boomers have had for so long. So here's the point, guys. You have no excuse. None. There's none. You're considered the most tolerant, giving generation in history.
Charles Benson was in Madison for Biden's appearance and is here now with more. Charles.
Yes, you can see there Vice President Biden making a direct appeal to college students and millennials for good reason. Exit polling showed Hillary Clinton lost that group in the primary to Bernie Sanders, but she will need them on Tuesday. Vice President Biden may no longer be on the ballot, but UW student Brighton Lindbergh and her friends could be considered Joe Biden groupies.
I feel like he's been the vice president for most of my life that I've been kind of like politically conscious, and I'm just so excited to see him talk.
Lindbergh hasn't voted yet, but was thinking about doing it later in the day.
And I am so excited to see her become the first woman president.
Natalie Dean proudly wears a "nasty woman for Hillary" button, a reference to a Donald Trump comment during the last debate. She wears it as a motivator.
Fired up the crowd even more and gave us even more to be excited about and just united us more in favor of her.
But she concedes some on campus are not as excited about voting.
I hear some students who just don't like any of their choices and want to refrain from voting, and that I find to be a let down to your civic duty.
Biden is here in Madison to rally the base, and so far in early voting, Milwaukee and Dane counties, two Democratic strongholds, lead the state. 4 years ago, the Obama-Biden ticket easily won the youth vote nationally. Student Kelsey Mianis says she's nostalgic for Obama, but excited to cast her first vote for Hillary.
I think she supports women's rights. I'm excited about her plans for making college education more affordable.
Now, the Republican National Committee issued a statement about Biden's visit to Madison with Senate candidate Russ Feingold. Quote, with his Senate race now in a dead heat, maybe Russ Feingold should spend less time cozying up to Joe Biden and more time explaining to Badger State voters why he continues to support the Obama administration's health care law that has sent their premiums skyrocketing. Both Donald Trump and his running mate Mike Pence will be in Wisconsin this weekend. Pence will campaign with House Speaker Paul Ryan tomorrow in Mukwonago. Trump will be at State Fair Park at 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. George and Carol.
Thank you, Charles.
Well, the big